on twitch.tv at Commando Gaming 1. We're continuing our series on Battletech Advanced. Gonna enjoy a nice casual stream today. We should have a good 3 hours for some casual streaming. Should be a lot of fun. So, at the end of last mission, unfortunately I wasn't able to finish it if you were on our stream. We picked up this guy, a Berserker. So let's take a look at what the Berserker does. So the Berserker is a melee monster, which is aptly indicated here. So it has a hatchet that does 200 and I believe it's his total melee power is 275. So it does 275 melee damage, 75 stability damage with each hit. So this thing is a real monster. Yes, this is a Berserker, Skewed 1. This is right up your alley. So this is a mech that does 275 melee damage with its base weapons, 75 melee stability damage. So this thing is a beast. So we got to put it together based on that. The one thing I don't like the Skewed 1 is we've got an XL engine on this thing, which makes it pretty vulnerable. Where did I pick that up? So I picked this up. I might as well show you. So I picked it up. And in fact, a Skewed 1, there were actually 3 of these in my last engagement. So I'm on, let me show you exactly where I am. I am on, in the Tarian Concordite, I am on the world of Britain, where I encountered not 1, not 2, but 3 of these Berserkers. So I'm assuming that this is the general region where you can find these mechs. So I'm very excited to put together a build for this. And in fact, hopefully a Skewed 1, I was facing the Concordite, actually. I was facing the Concordite. So that should give you a feel for who we were up against. So let's take a look at this. Now, the Skewed 1, how do you feel, because you can build more melee bots than I do, how do you feel about having an XL engine on a melee bot? Because I almost feel like we should switch this to a light engine. Let me know your thoughts on that. I also don't know, it feels like this thing should be built much differently. So I'm gonna take off these ERPPCs and the large lasers. Are you fine with the XL engine, the Skewed 1, or do you think we need to switch to a light? Let me know in chat by simply saying XL or light if we're building a melee bot. So one thing I do want to do is put snub PPCs on this sucker. It's going to give us a little bit more firepower and a little bit more tonnage. So do I have a core? Yeah, speed and weight are kind of key. Okay, so we're going to stay with the XL engine. We're going to do the snub-nosed PPCs here. And And then we're gonna do, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do, let's see. I mean, we're gonna be getting in close, so I don't think I need ER medium laser. So let's go with base medium lasers here, just to give it a little bit more punch as it closes on its target. Now, the one downside is this hatchet. When you use the hatchet, you're not going to be using your melee weapons, so, or your close-in weapons. So anything on the arms is not going to fire. So, but we'll fire these medium lasers and this snub-nose PVC. So it's not an insignificant amount. So let's max up the armor here. Probably do one more medium laser here, and then take a little tonnage off the leg. And probably be okay. See, I could do that. So it would fire. I could do that, but then I'd lose 2 of my medium lasers. But alright, so medium laser. Oh, I see what you're saying, skewed one. So I could do that. That right here, and then I can do this other medium laser, but it's not going to fire during melee, but that's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I think that's a much better build, the skewed one. So we're going to have, oh, I see what you're saying. So put this there, and just not worry about having a weapon on the arms. Yeah. I'm with you. So I think this is a pretty interesting build, because not because of the firepower per se, but because of this melee ability. Now, don't think I have a larger engine that I could throw in this thing. Nope, that's the largest engine I have. So we're gonna have to rely on the mask here to speed things up. So the movement here is actually, it's 7 hexes, which isn't horrible for a melee bot. An assault melee bot moving at level 7 is not bad. I can live with that. I suppose we could put jump jets on this thing, but then we'd have to take out a lot of the armor. Yeah, the mask should help. So we're going to validate that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Let's actually wait the 4 days for the Berserker to be done. Let's put it up here. I like to organize my mech bay by tonnage. I know it's a little anal, but I just like to do it. So let's get this organized appropriately. There. Okay. So the skewed one, ironically, you are my best pilot for melee, so guess who gets the Berserker? That's right, the skewed one gets the Berserker. Okay.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Alright, let's do a mission and give this thing a run for its money. Ooh, we got a level 5, 4.5 recovery mission. No, you don't have to ask. I know that you want to be the pilot of that melee mech. So the question is, what do we take out? Uh-oh. Askew, do you want to name this mech? I think you're entitled to. So let's go back to the mech bay. Okay, I don't know if I can fit that in. We can try. So, a skewed one, Berserker. No, we can't get that in. The skewed one, do you want to take another shot at the name? We can't get that in. Unless you want to call it Head Taker. Oh, Berserker 2 Head Taker. We could do that. Head Taker. Okay. The skewed one has his new ride, the Head Taker. Haha. Yeah, I got it, the skewed one. We're good. So let's take our Head Taker on this recovery mission and put it to work. Okay. All right, so what do we want to drop? Let's see. This becomes the tough choice, is what do we want to give up to take this guy? That's always the question. I guess we'll give up our Highlander. So we'll do the Marauder, the Head Taker, Firestorm, because I like to have a disabling mech. I almost feel like what if we put Goggles into a linebacker? Or I could do the Bull Shark. Yeah, I could put Goggles into a Bull Shark here. So go Marauder, Head Taker, Firestorm, Bull Shark. Anytime, skewed one. Anytime. We'll take our Mackie for the fire support, and we'll take our Scout. Except we're over our tonnage. Okay. So I can't take... I gotta step down my tonnage. Alright. You know what? We'll... Instead of the Marauder, we'll take the fire support Orion. Alright, that should give me the ability to deploy. Actually have 5 tons to play with. Yeah, that's not going to be enough to change anything, so let's deploy.
Mech Warriors, prepare for combat.
Oh no, 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 no! Sorry, I gotta reload. Sorry, Skewed One. I didn't put you in your mech. We're gonna do a quick reload. I need my best melee pilot in my Berserker mech. So hold on, we're gonna do a quick reload. It won't take me that long. Silly me. Hey Thomas, sorry we had to push back the tabletop. I wanted to actually just make sure I knew what I was doing before I brought everybody into the mix. So I'm going to spend a week kind of beta testing the game and the software, and then I will bring you guys in. And that gives me plenty of time. What do you mean, what happened? I posted in the Discord. So basically, I opened up the software for tabletop, which is Mega Mech, and oh, the reload. Oh, okay. So the reason I need to reload, I'll show you. is because I
Command
got a new
interface
melee mech,
initiated.
and a skewed one named it, and he wants to be the pilot, and I forgot to switch him in, so it's no big deal. Let's just do a
I
quick
heard there were
reload.
aliens buried under the ice.
Pre-mission. One of the good things about the fact that the game saves before you go into a mission is that you can pop right in and we can do a load super quick here. But I want a skewed one to be in the mech that he named because he's our melee expert. Oh, great, Thomas. So, thank you for taking the time. Hopefully between the two of us we'll learn enough and I think Big Fluffy, who's also playing in the group, is also experimenting with Mega Mech. So, you know, this is clearly going to be a group effort. All right, let's launch this mission again. This is going to be a group effort to get the tabletop going, and we're going to start playing every Saturday. So, a skewed one, I don't know if you expressed interest in the tabletop, but we're going to be playing on Saturday morning, so that might be a good fit for you, depending on your availability. All right, so we're playing against Comstar. All right, let's put a skewed one in the proper mech for him. Let's see, we'll put Wolfbane's in the Firestorm. So we got Death from Above, which is our fire support, Orion, Headtaker, Firestorm, Bull Shark, Mackie, and Wraith.
Mech Warriors, prepare for combat.
So hopefully we're going to have a week of beta testing, and then a week from now, instead of playing Battletech Advanced on a Saturday, we'll be playing Mega Mech on a Saturday. Oh, no problem, Skewed One. You can always just watch, and then if you feel that you want to jump in, we could certainly hire another pilot and add you in. It's actually very simple. It's going to be very good for streaming because basically we can all just get into Discord. I'll share my screen and then we'll do the stream as well, and then you basically tell the game master, which would probably be me, just by default unless someone's better at it, what to do with the pilots. So I think it'll work out very fun as a community event.
Command interface initiated.
Do the initial startup on a Friday evening. Oh, so Thomas, what you're saying is we do the off-camera stuff on a Friday evening, and then we do the actual first stream on Saturday. Because, Thomas, if you've looked at it, there's a lot of depth. So we can name our pilots whatever we want. We can give your pilot whatever call sign it wants. There's a lot more depth in Mega Mech than in the tabletop simulator. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun once we get our hang of it. So I'm really excited. Move to designated region. Okay, so we got a not long walk ahead of us here. All right, what's the best way to get there? Oh, gee, we're going to be going through a valley. Tell me that's not a risky idea here.
On it.
That's true. So what I was going to do is
On my way.
Saturday, if people, and we'll put a disclaimer, if we can do it Friday before, that will be fine, but I don't know if everybody has the availability. So we could just put a disclaimer on this stream. Hey, we're setting up Mega Mech for next week. Yeah, I know it's a trap. I know it's a trap. Sometimes you have to spring the trap, though, unfortunately. But yes, I agree this is a trap. Probably.
Move order received. Move into position.
Let's see. One thing we can do is we can have our sniper... No, our sniper... There's no good way to go up that way. So we're just going to have to spring the trap, unfortunately.
On the move.
But yes, I'm fully aware that this looks like it could be a trap. So one thing we can do is have some of our mechs take the high ground to the right. So if we get trapped, we have somebody that can actually push the trap open.
Waiting for orders.
But I'm excited about getting our
Moving out.
melee bot in here. So let's get going.
Coordinates received. Onward.
Oh, we got a vehicle. Might be a good way for us to try out that melee ability with the vehicle. Want to encourage everybody who's watching to get involved in the chat. We also have a lot of options on what to do with your channel points, so please check those out.
Receiving you.
Alright, so we got a vehicle.
No shooting, just running.
Oh, we got a whole bunch of vehicles. Oh man. I hate it when your Op 4 is just a bunch of vehicles.
Giving them everything I've got.
It just makes it so grindy. But hey, let's push through these enemies. Now we do have the Berserker available, so let's see what the Berserker can do against tanks. Oh, we got a mech.
I've been sensor locked.
We got a mech. 100-tonner.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Might be a great target for our Berserker. Alright, we got our Puma Assault here. Let's do some follow the leader here.
Let's see if I'm
damage
smart
on that
enough to
Puma
line this
Assault
up.
if we can as quickly as possible. Break through that armor. Alright, there we go. There's some structural damage.
Well, who needed salvage anyways?
Oh, we got some fast cam. Fast cam. Those dirty,
Roger.
dirty bastards with their fast cam. Alright, so this is Comstar we're fighting, so we should have some decent salvage.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
Even if it's mostly vehicles, it still should be good salvage. We're gonna have to keep Ghost Recon here evasive. Yeah, we got a lot of firepower from those vehicles. Ton for ton, it feels to me like the vehicles have a lot more firepower in some situations. I'm very interested in playing with a vehicle start. Once we get vehicles in this mod, to just do a vehicle start. Yeah, you could gameplay it and say, hey, we're a down and out infantry company that is becoming a mercenary company, and that's why we are aggressively trying to. Right, so we got to get the Berserker speed up. Yeah, WandaVision is going nicely. I don't want to give out any spoilers, but I really am enjoying it. WandaVision last night was amazing. It answered a lot of questions, which I'm not going to discuss in chat because I don't want to ruin it for somebody. There goes that Puma. That was a lot of their firepower.
Vehicle down.
every brain cell in my brain was saying, send the head taker after the Atlas there, but
Wait your command.
the reason I didn't was because I knew that Puma has more tonnage
Let's move.
and we can get it off the field. Yeah, I mean, I thought WandaVision last night was really awesome. Alright, Goggles, can you get a headshot in, maybe, on this Atlas? Yeah, I mean, you have to keep in mind, unless I'm mistaken Askew one, isn't next episode the last episode? I thought there were supposed to be 6.
What's up, boss?
So they have a lot of things to cover in the last episode, if this is actually 6.
Hauling ass.
It's going to be an interesting situation. Alright, okay. Oh, there's 9 episodes. Okay, good. That makes me feel better. Makes me feel better. There's
I
going
can
to
see
be
why
9
people
episodes.
enjoy
So we
this
still have
line of
lots
work.
of time in the series for it to really flesh itself out. You know, and
On the move.
you know, the end
Full
of
speed.
this show is supposed to blend into a lot of things. So, for example, it's been 2 weeks, so I think I could safely say, without being too spoilery, that WandaVision has already introduced mutants, or opened the door for mutants to come in to the MCU.
Locking on target.
Supposedly, a lot of the end of this series is supposed to also build into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So, I'm excited to see all this. The only thing that makes me
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
makes me concerned is if there's continued delays
Let's
in
make some
movie
bad
releases.
decisions at high speed.
We could be in a spot where the TV series have to stop because they're going to give us too much information on what's going to happen in the movies going forward.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
I haven't heard anything about the release of the next movie, and WandaVision, or sorry, not WandaVision, Black Widow. I'm continuing to hear theories that they don't want to let that get released in May. So
Standing by.
it's kind of interesting to see the dynamic.
Position confirmed.
Let's keep working on this Atlas. We'll get one of these 2 shots in. Oh, both. Nice. Alright, so hopefully I set up the Berserker for success here. Because he's going to be able to go in and melee pretty soon.
I hate these guys.
Ouch.
Losing lots of armor.
These vehicles are tenacious. Yeah, that's our big problem. And I understand why Kevin Feige is against simultaneous release. But the reality is I don't think movie theaters can reasonably be open until maybe August. So if Kevin is insisting that everything has to be released in the theater, I think they're going to have to push everything back until the end of the summer. Because I don't think it's viable. I mean, so let me give you an example. So California is actually the #1 movie theater market in the world.
Now who
There are
Think
more
they can hurt me.
movies theaters per
What do you
capita in California than anywhere else. So if they say, okay, we're only going to release in the movie theater, and we're not going to be able to do Melee this round.
Heading out.
If they say we're only going to release in the movie theater, then suddenly they're going to be cutting out the largest movie theater
I copy.
audience in the world, because I don't think... Oh, we didn't get to do Melee.
Down.
Oh man, we hit the engine. Don't worry, Skewed One. We'll let you stomp something soon. So I don't think they can release movies in theater with big success until the California marketplace opens up. And that's not me just saying, well, I'm from California and you know, I think I'm the most important. That's just the reality, is that the California movie market is a huge percentage of the market. That's just the truth. Alright, let's hit the Shrek here.
Engaging.
Oh, sometimes the Skewed One, you kill the enemy before you can get in for melee. So realistically, I think Elementals is going to be pushed back.
Standing by.
I think that Black Widow is going to be pushed
Double
back.
time. Let's go.
All until the end of the summer. I just don't see a way that they can legitimately we're a little different in that Skewed, because I don't miss the theater that much, to be honest with you. I've actually enjoyed some of the movies that got released just fine at home.
Got it.
You know, a good example would be Wonder Woman 2, Wonder Woman 1984.
Solid connection on that one.
I can see why people enjoy.
Ready for orders.
I thought that was just fine of an experience to do at home. I enjoyed that movie a lot. Let's see. Got a lot of evasion options here. I'm trying to get 4 evasion and still get cover. I think, okay, there we go. We can do that.
Moving to position.
One of the biggest risks for this Wraith is situations where he can't run. Fire support tank, demolisher. Yeah, this totally was set up as a trap. Man, this totally was a trap.
Giving them everything I've
All
got.
these vehicles are here just to trash my mechs. And we're gonna have to grind through all these vehicles. But I thought Wonder Woman 1984 worked just fine at home. I enjoyed it. I mean, were there problems with the scripts and the story? Yeah.
I'm on the clock. What do
But
you
generally
want?
speaking, I enjoyed the experience of a blockbuster movie at home. So,
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
oh, you love Pedro Pascal in that movie? So that's another thing we need to talk about real quickly. So those of you that might not know, the actress who played Cara Dune in The
Let's see if
Mandalorian
I'm
has
enough to find
basically
this.
been fired because of her social media stances. So we're no longer going to have Cara Dune
Who
in
brings
the,
a tank to a mech fight?
universe
Alright,
of
Capellans.
The Mandalorian, which I think is too bad because I enjoyed the character. I thought she brought a lot to the show, but I understand why... Oh, we got knocked down. Oh, that could be dangerous to our Wraith.
Commander.
That could be very dangerous to our poor Wraith.
Looking out.
So, Gina is no longer welcome at Lucasfilm and Disney Studios. They both come out and said that she is no longer employed with their respective studios. So, I think we're just never going to see her again, which is too bad because it's always sad when a character just disappears from a series, right? You would think you in a perfect world, right? If they were going to write Cara Dune out, if they knew this ahead of time, they would have had her do a sacrifice or die heroically in the last episode, right? So now Cara Dune is just going to disappear. You know, they'll probably have some reference, like they're like, oh, let's call Cara Dune for help, and they'll say, oh, she's not available, or she's busy, or something. Oh, man. These vehicles are just wrecking us here.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that...
Rescue one.
Meat.
Starting to lose interest in this mission. This is going to be a real... Yeah, so we're going to do a withdrawal here.
I hate to be the first one to say this,
I hate to bail out of a mission, but I didn't really see the upside of finishing that mission because all of the salvage was going to be basically from vehicles, and I don't like that. So we're just going to skip it. We still got a Atlas part out of it, so that's not too bad. Ooh, command console. Oh, wow. Alright, so this was worth that mission in and of itself. I love the command console. Yeah. Almost want them to say, pull a Simpson and say, just have a died on their way back to their home planet explanation. That command console is really nice. I like that command console quite a bit. So that was worth that mission right there. So Eschewed One, we're going to find something for you to smash very quickly. I promise. So I want to remind everybody who's watching our stream that might be new, give us a follow. You'll be entered into our Funko Pop giveaway each and every month. Also check out our Discord. And get involved in the chat because that increases your chances of winning one of our giveaways. Alright. Okay, so we gotta stop by the barracks real quick.
Awaiting
upgrade
orders.
our pilots.
Yep.
Oh, Eschewed One, you were hurt for 12 days.
Orders?
But the good news is that we're actually going to travel, so it's not going to make a difference. So don't worry.
Mech Warrior training complete.
I'm here. I'm here.
Good to go.
Training complete.
Commander? Yep.
Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Training
I
confirmed.
wish they
Commander.
came up with something better than Cold Shot or Stone Cold. I'm not a big fan of Stone Cold. I wish they had another choice between Stone Cold and something else.
Receiving you.
Ideally, some sort of a passive ability. I'm not a big fan of the activated abilities. I like the passive abilities a lot more. All right, so let's stop by. We got a couple of things to do here in the mech bay. All right, so we got to fix our Wraith. Ouchies, we lost a medium X pulse. So we can just replace that with a medium pulse and we'll be fine. No big deal. It'll take one day. Now, we just received the command console, so I've got to figure out what mech I want to put the command capsule in. This is a tough choice. Can I fit it into the Mackie? That is the question. So the command suite costs 4 tons, but it increases the initiative of the whole lance by +1. 100 base lance sight distance improvement, +2 lance accuracy with indirect fire, 2 injuries resisted, cockpit pilot system, provides yeah, so this is a really big item for us to put into our mech. So let's take out that one jump jet. Alright, and you know what? We're not really using the lasers much on this mech, so let's take off a medium laser. This command console is a huge upgrade for our entire lance, so we have to make sure we get that into the rotation. And the Mackie is the one mech that I always take with me every mission, so that's why we're going to put it there. Alright, so we've got some repairs to do. We're waiting for the flashpoint to continue for the heavy metal DLC, so maybe we should travel. And I'm hoping that when we travel, we have enough money. Yeah, we got enough money to travel. Always check your money before you travel. That's the one thing you always have to check. So let's find a 4.5 skull planet that we could travel to. That's ideally in the direction of the flashpoint. So the flashpoint happens somewhere around here. Don't know. Yeah, we could go to Hellspawn here. Yeah, let's do that.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Hey Simmons, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. I haven't seen any food porn lately on the Discord. You're our man in charge of food porn. So where's the goods? We need ourselves some food porn.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Okay, so in engineering, one of the things I probably need to do is increase our drop weight limit. It's going to cost us 2 million.
All right, I'll get the team on it right away.
But let's do that so we can actually drop up to 3 assaults if we want to. Okay, we got some high spirits from a basketball game. That's fun.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Alright, engineering. I want engineering, not navigation. You've been playing chess with a bank? Are you talking about a whole bank? You're playing chess against an entire bank, which is kind of interesting.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew
Let's
moving.
increase our drive system while we travel. You've been playing chess with a bank. I need to understand what chess with a bank means. Is that literally all the employees of a bank against you?
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Oh no. Darius is going to start telling us we're almost broke again. Darius, stop telling us.
We're almost
Oh, here we
completely
go.
out of cash.
We're almost out of cash. We're almost out of cash. Relax. Darius is so negative. Darius, we're good. We're not almost out of cash. We are mech rich, which means we are never poor. You've been playing chess with an entire bank. You're going to have to put something more in the chat about that, Simmons, because I need to understand it. Okay, so you're playing against the real estate department. That's true. He loves to tell us that we're broke. That is
We've
true.
arrived at our destination, Commander.
Okay. Alright, so let's get Darius off of our back. Alright, so we have a grasshopper and a phoenix hawk to sell. Alright, Darius, you can shut up now. We got plenty of money. Drives me crazy. Oh, one thing I wanted to do with the Marauder, I should have done this while we were traveling, sorry guys. I want to take out this piercing Gauss rifle and put in a regular Gauss rifle. I'm just not a big fan of what the piercing Gauss rifle does. I'm sure there's a real benefit to it, but I'm not seeing it myself. Alright, let's find ourselves a mission. Intercepting salvage. Secure borders. Or bug hunt. Ooh, we got some good missions here. So let's do this 4 Skull mission in the Badlands, which you know that's going to be advantageous to our head taker, our berserker here. So let's see. Alright, I'm not really sure if the bull shark is helping our sniping. So let's go back to the rifleman for our sniper. That also frees up some tonnage. So do we want to take... I feel like we haven't taken the Battlemaster out for a ride, so let's take the Battlemaster out. We'll take one of our energy pilots and put them in the Battlemaster. So Battlemaster, we're going with a Brawler Lance. So Battlemaster, Berserker, Firestorm, Sniper, Fire Support, and the Ghost Recon. Let's go. Yeah, Darius, if anybody put together a mod where you could kill Darius or just fire them, I hate to say it, but I would have to switch to that mod. Sorry BTA, but I hate Darius that much. I'm kidding. I wouldn't leave BTA just because of Darius, but if there's some way that you could reduce how often Darius pipes up with his nonsense, that would be helpful. Like, if you could turn off Darius about telling you you're almost out of money, that would be a nice addition to this mod. And you could call it the Shut Up Darius mod. And you basically have the ability to turn on and off what Darius warns you about. I don't think you could do that because I
Command
think
interface
Darius is
initiated.
hardwired into the game, but it would be cool.
Hot. Live the dry heat.
Everyone Hates Darius, Thursdays at 8 p.m., 7 Central. Only on NBC.
Orders.
You know, it must be weird. This is a tangent, but it must... Ooh, we got Comstar pilot targets to take out. That's good salvage. It must be weird to live in the Central Time Zone
Move
because
order
you
received.
get all of your shows at
On
a
my
different
way.
time than the rest of the country, right? So anytime your show is on at a show is on at 8 o'clock everywhere else, it's on at 7 in Central Time Zone.
Move into position.
I guess the good thing is you get to watch your primetime
Going.
shows an hour earlier. But it makes it harder if you have stuff you
Moving
need
to
to do
position.
before you watch your shows, I guess. But does anybody watch shows live anymore? I
Moving
can't
out.
remember the last time, other than a sports event, that I've said, oh wait, it's 8 o'clock on Thursday,
Standing by.
I have to go watch my TV show. Now, on WandaVision, I do say, oh, it's Friday, I have to watch WandaVision, but I can watch
Roger
it
that.
at any time on Friday. I can't remember the last time I actually watched something live. So we got a Lancelot, a quick draw. Alright, so we're going to burn through these enemies pretty
Affirmative.
quickly. I'm hoping there's some reinforcements. Yeah, sport events are the only events that I watch live that I can think of.
I'm picking up a new sensor
Yay,
trace.
reinforcements!
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Remind me that I was excited about the reinforcements later if I die.
On the way. Double
Say,
tap.
hey, Jeff, you asked for the reinforcements. Alright, so this is something I tell you guys all the time. Is if it's a mech you don't care about getting salvage for, go for the center
Acknowledge.
torso with your precision strikes. Don't go for the head. Because I don't care about quick draw parts. I don't have a lot of interest in quick draw parts. Hopefully the reinforcements are an assault. That would be nice. Yes, I'm asking for an assault mech. Because we want good salvage. Yeah, but I can't remember a time, probably in the last 5 years, where I said, oh wait, it's Friday at 8 p.m., I have to watch that show. I just don't live that way anymore. And I'm not saying that in a snobby way, I'm just saying
Waiting on
I
you,
honestly
Commander.
don't do that. I basically live my life and then I watch my shows when I want to watch my shows. I think there's only like 1 or 2 shows at any given time that I really care about watching. Alright, let's do Battlelord here. Trying to get rid of this quick draw as quickly as we can. Ooh, nice heat management on this
Time
mech.
to die.
There we go, there goes that quick draw. First kill for the Battlemaster.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Commander.
Yeah, I don't know.
On my way.
I
Double
just
tap.
feel like my life is too busy on a daily basis to worry about which shows are on what
Yeah,
day.
Commander.
I mean, and again, I still say, oh, it's Friday, I have to watch WandaVision,
full
for
throttle.
example. But I don't say, ooh, it's 8 p.m., I have to watch WandaVision, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's put some Inferno on that Lancelot, because that's an energy build, so that's the best use of our Inferno. Try to
Confirmed.
shut that Lancelot down here. Boom. Not what I was hoping for. Thought I'd get more heat on it there. Alright, we've got some ACs with some range coming with those
Losing lots of
reinforcements.
armor. Standing by.
Range and a lot of accuracy. Or they're... Either they have a really good pilot, or
All
they're
right,
lucky.
full speed.
Alright, we're gonna get Head Taker some kills on this mission. Askewed One, you're just ahead of the times, my friend. I've always said that about Askewed One. He's ahead of the times.
Systems holding.
Askewed One is on the bleeding edge of technology and lifestyle. Which is actually true, because you were one of the first people I know who got the PlayStation 5. So, Askewed One, now that you've had the PlayStation 5...
Mech Warriors, it's go time!
I think for a couple months, what are your overall thoughts on the PlayStation 5? Do you feel like it was a good purchase? Do you feel like you
Double
could have
time.
waited?
Let's go.
I'm just curious. Alright, let's see what we're up against here. We've got a Rogues Gallery coming our way, so we got another quick draw. 75-tonner, 70-tonner, 75-tonner, 65-tonner, and a 60-tonner. I love it when I use it, but it doesn't play Battletech Advanced. Yeah, that's true.
Engaging target.
I can understand what you're saying there. Alright, so we should try to take out this initial enemy lance before we have to worry about that next enemy lance that's coming up. Now, the thing about playing Comstar is you can have up to 5 mechs per lance.
Let's move.
I think the reinforcements have 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 reinforcements. Unless, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so one of these mechs is from the initial lance over here, and the second reinforcement lance has 5. I think that's how it's working. Or they sent 6 as the reinforcements. I'm not sure yet. Alright, let's get a headshot on this avatar if we can. 70. Let's go for the head on the avatar. Avatars have good salvage. Not only are they good mechs, but they have very good components usually. So let's go for the head. No luck there.
Good to go.
Battlemaster, let's push up.
Uh-huh.
We're in a tough spot strategically here because we're going to be engaging both of these forces at the same time. So that's a lot of firepower they're sending our way.
Roger.
Yep, they do run up to 6 per lance.
What's up, boss?
But I think in this case, it probably was a lance of 4 and then a lance of 6.
Moving fast.
So it makes it very confusing until you destroy one of the enemies so you can actually figure out what the numbers is in the lance. Let's see. All right, let's keep heat on that avatar. Yeah, we got shut down on the avatar. That's good. Oh, and it killed itself. That's not so good. Oh, so the original Comstar Lance was only 2 mechs.
Waiting for orders.
Interesting. Alright, Head Taker, can you get in there?
Let's go.
I'd like you to do melee the next round. So I'm actually going to do something really... I'm not going to use my snub PPCs here because I want to try out the melee on this Berserker.
No joy.
Oh, Heliopis. Alright, here comes the pain now. Warhammer. Alright, so the problem is we have to get aggressive here to take out that Heliopis, or it will tear us up with those thumpers. We got an Orion. Our Wraith is getting hit hard.
Taking heavy hits.
Yeah, hopefully the Lancelot does not kill itself. You are correct. Right, he's moving out of the heat, which is good. He did overheat, though. At least he didn't blow up. They're going to keep picking on my Wraith until I can get him up.
Internal damage.
The only good thing is if I can get the Wraith up, he should have the ability to sprint again. But I need him to survive.
We can do this! Let's
Okay.
go!
Alright, so stand up, Wraith. I'm going to have the Wraith focus on going after this 75 tonner down there. So Wraith, you're going to pull back. Into some ECM protection.
I'm your spaniel. Onward.
Now let's see if our riflemen can take out some of these enemies before we get in too close. Again, we're going to go for the center torso on the mech
Target
that we
acquired.
don't want, which would be the quick draw here. We don't care about the quick draw.
Battle mech power-up
So we go
detected.
for the center torso every time. You know, not only is that center torso a much easier target for our sniper, but we're going to limit the amount of parts from mechs that we don't want in the salvage. I'd much rather get a Avatar part or a Orion
What
part
can I do for you?
than a quick draw part. So let's push up.
Got it.
That's the Battle Master here. Alright, we're going to do another precision strike here. And the reason I'm doing that is so we can see if we can maybe take out this quick draw.
Here we go!
Nope, didn't hit the center torso. If it hit the center torso, that would have been a dead quick draw. Alright, we're going to have to put some heat on that.
Not much armor left in that location. Yeah.
We're going to have to put some heat on that Heliopis.
Roger that.
Alright, we got the Royal Warhammer, we got the Heliopis. I guess we'll take the shots
Got
on the
it.
Heliopis. Not the best chance of hitting here. Nope, too far. I wish it would tell you if it's too far, it wouldn't let you shoot. But sometimes with the PPCs and the plasma bolts, it's clear that they shouldn't have been allowed to fire because they're not going to hit the target. It's kind of a glitch with PPCs and plasma bolts because they have a dissipation that impacts their true range,
Minimal damage on that hit.
especially in warm environments.
Commander?
Alright, so we need to put some heat on that
Position confirmed.
Heliopis here. Okay.
Locking
Make
on
that
target.
happen. We gotta hit that Heliopis. There we go. It's overheated now. If he fires too many of his weapons too many times, if he's overheated, he will explode. Oh, the skewed one, they're trying to stop you from getting your kill. Come on.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Come on now. Should we do a charge? I don't like to do charges. But it's going to do 500 damage. So, you know what? Just for you, a skewed one, I don't normally do charges, but let's do it on this Lancelot.
Position confirmed.
Alright, here we go. Come on. 500 damage.
Locked on for physical attack.
Ooh, that was a lot. Nice damage
Aye, aye.
there. You didn't get the hatchet graphic, which we'll get on the next round, but normally I don't like to do charges because I think that they are... I think they're not worth the damage, but I did it just for you, skewed one. Alright, what do we got back here? Oh, we got a Marauder. Ooh, this is a nice Marauder, actually.
Confirmed.
This Marauder would be a nice upgrade for our sniper. I need to get more Marauders. So I might try to get a headshot on that Marauder.
Standing by.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
But we got bigger fish to fry right now. So again, we're going to do precision strike on that quick draw center torso, and that will get rid of that quick draw. Wait, how did that not kill the quick draw? I think I missed on the Gauss rifle. That's frustrating. Alright, that Marauder in the canyon. Oh, he overheated. Lovely.
I hear ya.
Lovely. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of this quick draw now. Come on. I know the
Tell
hit
me what to
percentages
do.
are lousy here, but we just need a couple center torso hits. Come on. Come on.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Push up. We need to get
Bugging
more
out.
heat on that Heliopis. I'd really like that Heliopis to explode next time it fires. Nice, nice, okay. Here comes the Heliopis. It could easily destroy itself here. Let's see.
Losing armor.
Oh, it shut down. Alright, the Heliopis shut down at least. And this is a good example of how Inferno Sniper Fire can tie up... Oh, there we go. That was the quick draw. Quick draw killed itself. That's actually a kill for the sniper artillery. Even though they won't get credit for it, that 100% was the sniper artillery killing that quick draw with the overheating.
Waiting for orders. On my
I
way.
want to try to. Alright, I'm going to try to get a headshot on this Marauder. Let's see if we can get lucky here.
Roger.
Nope, didn't get
Good to
it.
go.
Didn't get a headshot there. Oh, here we go. Physical weapon attack. Let's do it, folks. Here comes the hatchet.
Roger. Oh!
I don't know why it didn't swing with the arm with the hatchet, but I think we still got the damage.
Yes, Commander.
That's kind of disappointing, Skewed One. I thought it would swing with the hatchet arm, but we still had some success there. All right, let's see if we can go for the head on this Marauder. I'd love to get a headshot here. Come on, hit the head, hit the head. Ooh, we hit the head. Nice. I'd love to put a Marauder together for, because I think our sniper needs more firepower.
On the move, full speed.
Oh, the excavator doesn't swing with the backhoe either? Yeah, but I mean, there's something so satisfying about seeing that hatchet actually cut through the enemy. Alright, good head hit on the Heliopis there.
Waiting for orders.
Let's try to do the same thing. Should actually move the Battlemaster forward, because I want to get the Battlemaster in better range for its medium lasers.
Uh-huh.
Battlemaster is meant to get in close and brawl with the enemy, not be a sniper. Oh!
Yes, Commander.
Internal explosion on the Heliopis. That Heliopis is in trouble. So do we keep hitting the Heliopis? Yeah, we have to. The hit percent chances are way too high.
Firing.
Let's
Headshot.
get fired up. There's work to do.
Headshot on the Heliopis. Nice.
Battle mech power-up detected.
Alright, Marauder's up. Or will be up. Oh, and the Warhammer moved into the fire. Good job, Warhammer pilot. A really smart decision there. I'm telling you, the AI is
Damage
just
is minor,
stupid.
Commander.
Receiving you.
I'm sure there's some macro that says, well, if they move there, they get a
On the
better
move.
hit
Full
chance
speed.
in a couple steps or something like that, but just a really stupid move. Let's see, I kind of want to put some more Inferno on that Marauder. Try to shut it down again.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Berserker, you need to make a high-speed run at these enemy mechs here. Let's get you moving. Moving with a purpose. Yeah, might as well take some shots at that Warhammer. It's a Royal Warhammer, which is nice salvage. That means it has some good components.
Standing by.
So those of you that are keeping track of the impeachment trial, and I'm not going to get political, please, just wanted to give you a significant update. So the Senate has just announced that they are going to postpone deliberation so they can bring witnesses
Engaging with target.
into the discussion. So the Senate is now calling witnesses to the
Solid
chamber.
connection on that one.
It'll be interesting to see how many witnesses they can gather today on one day's notice. So it could be that they do a continuance until Monday for the Senate trial. We'll see what happens.
Yes, Commander.
But it's just kind of interesting that they're now calling witnesses. Alright, let's see. What do I want more? Riflemen. I don't care about the riflemen. That's true. So they did come out this evening with a witness that actually has... No, they haven't gone secret ballot, Thomas. Unfortunately, the Senate cannot do a secret ballot because that's against the constitutional right of everyone to see how their representative votes. So there's no way they could do a secret ballot. But apparently overnight, there is now evidence that the former president actively resisted trying to stop the riot. Like, he was asked by several people, hey, please stop the riot, and he basically said, nah, I don't think I'm going to do it, to paraphrase. So that's pretty damning evidence. If you get a witness on the stand that has to say that under oath, they heard him say that, that could be a very different vision of this trial. So we'll see what happens. Again, I don't want to get political, but those of you that may have been
I hear ya.
wanting an update, there's the update. So I would not be surprised if they can do that. See, I don't know if they can do that. See, they can do that, I guess, because they could pass the law to make an exception. But here's the thing. If they would need all of the Republicans, because that's a majority. So if they want to do a secret ballot, they probably have to do 2/3 to agree to a secret ballot, because that's a very drastic step. And I think they have to have a 2/3 majority for that. And I don't know if the Republicans will put their votes towards a secret ballot. Maybe they will. We'll see. But again, I don't want to get too into the weeds. I just wanted to give everybody an update, because that's pretty significant. And that probably means there might not be much of the trial today or tomorrow, because they need time for the witnesses to appear. And I don't know how many of the witnesses are actually in Washington, D.C. and can show up on a few hours' notice. Now, what they can do is they can start with witnesses that are in the House and the Senate, because they're obviously on site for the hearings.
Is that all you've got?
So I wasn't aware that they could do a secret ballot, because I think that, personally, I would say that goes against the Constitution myself. I think there would be a constitutional challenge if they tried to do a secret ballot, because I think regardless of your stance, you can make a strong argument that that's against the will of the people to have a secret vote in Congress.
That hits something good.
Because one of our founding principles in government is that we know what our representatives vote for in Congress. And that's to make sure that, like, let's say you're in Virginia and you don't want them to vote against Trump. All right, I'm just giving you an example. You should have a right, because that vote is coming from your representative, to say, hey, I am not happy with your vote. But if they do a vote in secret, it takes away everyone's ability to hold their representatives accountable. So, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the idea of a secret vote in Congress.
Ready for orders.
I think that's against the intent of the Constitution myself.
Copy that.
But yeah, no, I understand IMG. They certainly probably can do a secret vote. I just don't know if it's really the right thing to do for the country. That's kind of what I'm saying. Yes, fatal, lethal damage on that Marauder. Yes, we're going to pick up some Marauder parts.
That's a kill.
We're going to upgrade our sniper. That's actually a really good Marauder. So I understand what you're saying, IMG.
I'm ready.
You know, they do have the right to do it,
I'm walking
but
here.
I think it sets a bad precedent if the Congress can do secret votes. Yep, no, I understand, IMG, what you're saying. I just think it's a bad precedent to have a situation where they can vote in secret, because they're supposed to be voting the will of the people, right? So they're representing their the people in their districts. So I think the people in the districts arguably have a right to know what their representatives are voting for. But we'll see what happens.
Heavy damage.
Waiting on you, Commander.
It's going to be an interesting development. I'm probably going to be watching after the stream.
Got it.
I'm going to be
Max
watching
speed,
and
no
then,
shooting.
Experimenting with Mega Mech to get ready for our big. We'll go for the head. I don't think we're going to hit the head here.
Special delivery!
Yeah, I didn't think we'd get that Warhammer.
And stay down!
Oh, Thomas, you looked it up. It's unlikely. Yeah, I think for the reasons I mentioned, it really sets a bad precedent if the Senate starts saying we can vote secretly, because otherwise there's no way to hold them accountable, right? So outside of this individual situation, would we really want a governmental body to have the ability to vote in secret? I think that has really a bad precedent to be set. If we let now, if you believe it lets people vote their conscience in this situation, which I think it would, we can't just say, well, in this situation it's okay, but we don't want it to happen again. So if you don't think there should be secret votes in Congress, then it should never be allowed to happen. Once you let it happen once, then it sets a really bad precedent.
Coordinates received.
All right, M. Simmons, I'll hydrate.
Target confirmed.
So, IMG, we put together a really cool melee mech called the Berserker. It does up to 500 damage
on my
with
way.
a charge.
Double time.
Because it has a hatchet that does 275 damage. So, yeah, let's drop the politics and let's talk about Battletech. I agree 100%. I just wanted to give everybody a update, because that's a pretty significant thing in our history, that they're kind of reevaluating how they're going to move forward with the Senate hearing for impeachment. Because I thought it was a done deal and that it would be wrapped up today, but I don't think it will be.
I live to serve.
probably going to get dragged out. I would not be surprised if some of
Understood.
the witnesses
Moving fast.
aren't available till Monday, so this is going to get stretched out. All right. Jaggermech. Probably the biggest threat right now is actually the Jaggermech. And Jaggermechs are very prone to
Confirmed.
headshots, so let's go for the head on the Jaggermech. There we go, head hit. Jaggermechs have very light armor on their heads. Most fire support mechs are very vulnerable to headshots. Another good example would be a Warhammer is very prone to headshots.
What can I do for you?
And the Rifleman.
Uh-huh.
Jaeger. Oh, Jaegermech? Okay, I'll call it Jaegermech. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. Alright, I want to use my rocket launcher before the end of the mission.
Roger
so
that.
let's go after
Firing
this
on target.
Jaegermech. Boom.
Did you see that? Did you
It's
see
a
it?
nice kill. Nice quick kill.
Aye, aye.
Good to go.
Extra feedback for me. Good trip. Alright.
Yeah. Acknowledged. Confirmed.
Let's get fired up. There's
All
work
right,
to
come
do.
on. Let's finish off this Rifleman,
Move order received.
because we have a Marauder to put together for our sniper.
Target acquired.
Oh, he killed himself. Very nice.
Mission successful.
I always like it when the next when the last mech, if you're just grinding and you want to finish them off, it's always great when they kill themselves. Alright. As usual, we have some damage to our scout, as always. Other than that, not too bad. Alright, so I want... There's some good toys here, but I want this Marauder. Okay. The Marauder 5CS was built for the Battle of Tukiet by Comstar, a durable, rugged machine with plentiful armor and firepower and thick armor. The 5CS proved a powerful weapon in the campaign against the clans, armed with twin ERPPCs, twin medium pulse lasers, and a flexible LBX-10 autocannon. The 5CS proved more than a match for many clan machines. Alright, nice. Alright, so we're going to put that together. Thank you very much. That is going to be our new sniper. Goggles just got upgraded. So we got a Marauder, Warhammer part, some ERPPCs, and that's about it. But we're going to put this Marauder together, and we're going to make the Marauder our new sniper build. Hey Light, thanks for joining us. Sorry we had to postpone tabletop, but I want to make sure I at least somewhat know what I'm doing before we get involved in a group situation. And when I downloaded Mech, there's a lot more to it. So I want to play around with it for a week, and then we'll jump into it. I want to make sure I understand enough of it that we can not have any snags while we're playing. Alright, so let's get to the mech bay. Alright, we've got a race to repair. It'll take 1 day. Alright, so we've got the Marauder 5CS. Now, lightly, if you're interested, I would suggest that you download the Mech software and play around with it a little bit. The more people we have that understand the software, the better off we're going to be. All right, so we have our new upgraded Marauder.
That mech you wanted is back online.
With Comstar technology. I'm excited about this. Let's see what we can do with this bad boy. Okay, so we already have an XL engine with a 300 core. We've got the ERPPC, we're going to take out the medium pulses. We're going to take out the LBX-10.
Cautionary cycle antibiotics. No arguments, people. Just do.
17 tons available. Let's see. Ooh. So I think a piercing Gauss rifle is going to be a good choice for a sniper build. So we're going to have the piercing Gauss rifle. We're going to put the 2 tons of ammo. Gauss. Good thing we had exactly 2 tons available. Let's see. How's our heat sinking? It's really high. So what we can actually do is take off 1 double heat sink, and we're still neutral. So we're still energy neutral. So we're going to have the Gauss rifle and the 2 ERPPCs able to fire each round. Let's see, we got 1 ton left, so what can we do? I could put, laser AMS. I've been waiting for an excuse to put laser AMS on a mech. Could do that. You have too many. Oh, okay. So that will. I don't want to put a laser AMS on the arm. So let's see. What else can we? Let's look at the equipment first. Right, we can get some more tonnage. We could do a computer so we can have extra accuracy for the headshots. Oh no, we can't, because the Marauder Command Mech is already there. Okay. So we can't do that. Okay. Alright, really all... So I could put in a supercharger. Yeah, I could put in a supercharger. No. Should probably put in extra medium lasers. So we'll put in the ER medium lasers. And call it a day. So I think this is a pretty good build for a sniper. Piercing Gauss, 2 ER PPCs. I think that's a good build for our sniper.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay, so that will be taking the place of our rifleman. It's going to really increase our headshot firepower. Okay, so we got a 5 and a 4.5. Let's see. So that's against a terrorist. Capellan. Ooh, we got to go after the Capellan terrorist. But first, let's do this intercepted salvage mission. We got some time. Alright, so we're gonna stick with the current lance. I think it's working well for us. And I don't want to take so many assaults, heavy assaults, that it's not a challenge. So we'll go with this lance here. We'll take our other Wraith as our sensor locker. Let's take Manticore, because she has high morale and we're trying to level her up. So let's take Manticore.
Mech Warriors, prepare for combat.
So, IMG, do you want to share your news about next week or not? Let me know if you want to share that in stream, or we're keeping that on the DL. Well, I don't think everybody already knows. You might want to tell them. Just give them a heads up about the schedule, perhaps, and how things might be tweaked a little next week. I will say that I'll probably be doing some extra double duty. You win for a smoke break. Well, we didn't all catch your last couple streams. I didn't catch it, unfortunately, because I was working. Uh-oh. Did we have a crash? Oh, I think we may have had a crash, folks. Yep, we had a crash, so hold on. I'll do a reload. Ugh, what's up with my camera? You know what it is? We got some more sunlight in the office here. Let me put down the screen for the window. 1 second. Hey, seekers. Good boy. There we go. A little too much direct sunlight. have my camera off. I can't have the camera off. No, I don't. I don't have my camera off. Alright. Alright, hopefully we got a save. Okay, good. We got a save before we had the crash. You're kidding me. I don't have my camera this whole time. I don't have my camera. It's showing as on my OBS. Are you saying you don't see me on stream right now? That's news to me. You should be able to see me. Huh. Okay, I'm confused because it's showing in my preview that my camera is on. And on the preview, it's showing that I have my camera on. All right, I'll play around with that off camera. The only thing I could think of is, let me try one thing real quick. No? Now I'm even more of a ghost. Yeah, I've tried turning it on and off several times. Yeah, I've tried. It's showing in my preview that my camera is on. That's what I don't understand. So right, so I'll play around with the camera off camera, ironically. I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, I'm seeing myself, and in fact, I'll send you a picture, IMG. Just out of curiosity, to show that I'm not crazy. I'm going to send IMG a picture. So you can see the thing I could think of. No. No. Right, I'm going to show on the preview that my camera is on. Let's see. See, it's I'm going to send it to IMG just so he can verify that my camera is on. And then I'll play around with it off camera. But just to let you know, I'm not crazy. It is showing that my camera is on. Oh well. So let's actually continue on with the stream, because this is painful. Let's do this intercepted salvage. Alright, we'll stick with the same lance that we had before. And deploy.
Mech Warriors, prepare for combat.
So, yeah, that's weird. I'll play around with it off camera. So anybody who watched the stream yesterday, did I have my camera on yesterday? because I did nothing to the settings. Might have to uninstall and reinstall the camera in OBS or something like that to make it work. But in the preview, oh, so I was not on camera yesterday and nobody bothered to tell me? Ay, ay, ay. You guys gotta point it out when you see something weird. Because on my preview, and I sent it to IMG, it shows that my... IMG, did you get my text? Because it's showing that my camera is on. So, in the
Command
preview. So that's
interface
really weird.
initiated.
I could unplug the camera and plug it back in off camera. And then I can reinstall the
After
camera
the mission,
in
let's
OBS.
make snowmen.
I'm telling you, ever since we did that Outlook update, or that Windows update
Got
this
it.
week, I've had nothing but problems with my
Coordinates
settings.
received.
Driving me crazy.
Rolling.
It's not like I have infinite time to play around with settings on my computer. Yep, obviously settings that look right. The preview looks good. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna have to play around with it and figure it out. But we had the same problems with our audio a couple days ago, so I think it has something to do with the Windows Outlook or the Windows update that I did. You canceled the update. I tried to cancel the update, but unfortunately the update
On my way.
didn't give me the choice. It was either
I'm walking here.
restart an update or shut down an update. It didn't give me the choice.
Moving out.
I'm glad I saved you the trouble, IMG. IMG, are you doing any streams today?
What do you need? Confirmed.
Alright, we've got a hostile drop zone. So we got some more mechs coming in. Yeah, normally we played PvP on Saturday, or we have for the last couple of weeks. But we don't have a opponent for this week. And I was going to take that time
I await
and
your
play
command.
around with Mega Mech. So we can get that ready for next week.
Going full throttle.
Ooh, we got a Mackie. Let's go for the head on the Mackie here.
Got it, Commander.
Nice head hit on the Mackie there. Yeah, nobody wanted to face us. I could understand not wanting to face IMG, but after that last mission, or that last match, you would think people would be jumping at the bit to play me.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Although,
Yep.
you know, I still think I kind of messed myself up by taking a different strategy than what I
Going
usually
full
do.
throttle.
Otherwise, that would have been a much closer match
Firing
if
on
I had
target.
stuck with what I do well. But I tried to outsmart IMG. And
to
the rest
go.
is history. Not taking anything away from his championship.
Got it.
But I do think it would have been a lot closer if I'd stuck with what I normally do.
Time to die.
I outthought myself.
Orders? Full speed. No target.
Oh, Lightly, you don't have this game? That I'm not able to run the game. So, do you have Light? Do you have like a digital copy of this game? It's not on Steam. How does that work? Because I'm pretty sure you play this game. So I'm kind of confused about how
Confirmed.
it's not on Steam. How did you buy a digital copy?
Yeah.
If so, that's too bad. Alright, let's push our melee bot up here so it can go after the Mackie. Next round, we'll take a shot at the patent because I want to use the melee
Locked on.
to kill that Mackie. Oh, you never played it? Lightly, you really should play this game. You watch it enough, you know how fun it is, so I would suggest you watch it. Enemy Lance. Alright, so we got
Yeah?
alright, we got a target-rich environment here, folks. Let's get into the
Going full throttle.
flank of this new enemy force. Do some target prediction here.
This should be good. I live to serve. I'm going.
I'm confused. So are you guys talking about Battletech Advanced requires Windows 10? That is news to me. Alright, let's do Precision Strike. It's odd for me to go for a Precision Strike on a Spider, but I want to take advantage of the lack of evasion here, and I want the Berserker to finish off that Mackie.
Roger that.
With his melee. Yeah, I know that there's people. I know that people use Windows 7 and play this game. So I don't think that's accurate that you need to have. I don't think it's accurate that you need to have Windows 10.
Waiting for orders.
So that's news to me.
Uh-huh. Special delivery!
But I've always had Windows 10, so I can't speak from experience.
Another hit like that and you're
Because
toast!
I've only
Ready for
used
orders.
this game on Windows 10. But I find it hard to believe that you need Windows 10 to play this game. I mean, this game is almost 3 years old now.
What's up, boss? On my way.
Alright, let's put some heat. Let's see, none of these mechs really are going to benefit from me overheating them. Maybe the quick draw. Yeah, I have to agree. You couldn't even find BattleTech on your on Steam?
Standing by. Location confirmed. Firing on rear arc.
Got to take advantage of that rear shot on that Patton there. Didn't help very much. Dervish went in for melee. That's a waste of a dervish.
Yep.
That is a complete waste of a dervish.
Moving to position.
Thomas, you're playing BattleTech, aren't you?
Okay, I'm on it.
I could have sworn you were playing already. Oh, new computer.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Yeah, I mean, I think the price for BattleTech can't really be beat. For $31. Yep, it's $31 for the base game plus all of the DLCs.
Welcome to my alpha.
Which means once you download those, headshot there on that Victor. Once you download those, you could you can download BTA and be ready to play in about 15 minutes. And then you could be playing all of the abilities of BTA. Incidentally, if anyone needs help setting up BTA or the mod, or setting up these settings for your first playthrough, I'd be happy to help you. So please tap me on the shoulder in the Discord and say, hey, when's a good time to talk me through setting up BattleTech? Because I'll be happy to go on voice with you and help you through the process. Not a problem. That goes for anybody that's watching the stream. If you want to play this game, I will help you set it up 100%. All you have to do is reach out to us on our Discord. IMG, if you could put up the Discord,
what can I do for you?
Helpful. But I am completely available to help anybody who wants assistance setting up this game.
Coordinates received.
I'm sure IMG would help you as well. We really want to support as many people as possible playing this game because we think it is one heck of a fun game. And it's so replayable. And the real value of BattleTech Advanced, the mod, is you could play this game forever and never get bored because it gets updated once a month.
Good to go.
And there's so much to explore.
Confirmed.
So it does require 64 processor and operating system at Win 7 or higher, which I think is a pretty low bar.
Acknowledged.
Oh, lightly. So light. the good news is, yeah, play the base game story
That's
first.
all you've got?
Play the campaign
Commander?
first before you do BTA. Absolutely agree.
I copy.
What do you need?
So, hard drive space is the only. So, what you can do for laptops is you could. IMG, you're better at this than I am. They can always add an external drive, right, to expand to play the game.
Target lock on enemy's rear.
So that's fighter. Just get that thing off the map.
Hostile eliminated.
Let's get fired up! There's work to do!
Oh, okay. So Silas can still play it on his main computer. That's what I would recommend.
What do you need?
Sounds like he can still play it on his main computer, though, IMG. So I think he's good.
Bugging out. Let her rip. Ready for orders. Moving to position.
Alright, let's see if we can get all of this Victor with a headshot.
Firing all weapons.
There we go. We got a Victor.
Come on, Mech Warriors! It's go time!
So I'm confused, Xylist. Can you play it on your regular
I
computer
hear ya.
and just not your laptop? Because I don't think I would want to play this on a laptop anyways. Just trying to understand. One of the cool things
Don't need to tell
lately
me
is
twice.
obviously you're going to be able to join us for our tabletop without any problems with that system.
Here we go! There's more where that came from. My flamer is empty.
Anybody who wants to start out with this game,
Move into position.
aside from the hardware problems, if you can get around those, and you want someone to ride shotgun while you set this game up,
Locked on
either
target.
myself or IMG are happy to help you with that. So, I'm speaking for you, IMG, but I assume that you're also willing to sit on Discord and help people through the initial setup of the game.
Yeah, Commander.
It's actually an incredibly easy mod to set up. Trust me, if I'm offering tech support, that tells you how easy the game is to set up. Let's go for the head on the Mac. easier.
Roger.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, head taker. Alright, we're gonna do a charge. Oh, it's not gonna let me do a charge.
Aye, aye.
Let's see. Okay, I can do a charge on the dervish here. It's gonna overheat me though. Alright, just do a sprint up and then we'll do
my
melee
way.
on the next
Double
round. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but what I'm talking about for setting the game up, I'm more talking about how to set up your initial settings for the game. Because I do think that that is helpful if you've had someone who plays the game help you set up your settings for the game. Yes, Season Pass, you want to do you want to purchase all the DLCs. Because that brings as many mechs and as many components into the base game as you can, which makes the mod much more fun. Vehicle destroyed. Nice.
Yep. Understood.
Actually, the soundtrack is actually pretty nice, I gotta say.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
When I first got the game, I was so pumped up that I actually took the soundtrack and put it in my car. And rolled around playing the soundtrack. Yeah,
Come on.
I know.
Send me a read. Yes, Commander.
Major nerd move there.
Acknowledged.
The Mercenary Collection. Yeah, that has all of the DLCs, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let's change this to the center torso. I don't care about salvage on the Dervish right now.
Solid connection on that one.
What can I do for you?
I mean, I think, especially once you get this
On my
game
way.
modded, you can get entertainment forever out of a relatively cheap game. So,
Tell me what to shoot.
I figured it out, and I'm actually paying about 7 cents per hour for entertainment on this game. And I bought it at full price. So if someone buys it on discount, you're going to get it obviously for even cheaper per hour. I just find it crazy.
Copy that.
That this game cost me 9 cents per hour of entertainment.
Gotcha.
Which is amazing. It is very cheap. For all the DLCs, $30 is a very cheap buy-in. Because the modding community, and whether you want to play this mod or Rogue Tech
Location confirmed.
or Expanded 3022, the modding community for this game is so robust. Let's go for Shake Charge here. Finish off this
Affirmative.
Mackie, perhaps?
Boom. All primary targets have been destroyed.
Thank you, Darius, for telling me what I already know.
Mission successful.
That's not true, IMG. That's only a recent thing. Only recently have I been leaving my Battletech on because I've been running from my stream to conference calls pretty much every morning. And half the time I still have a mission that's half completed. So that's why it runs. But I have over 3,800 hours that are legitimate. So don't give me too hard of a time. Alright, I guess we'll take the Victor parts, because we can put together a Victor to sell. This is actually a really cool... so this Victor has periphery armor. The VPA's heavy rifle and medium cannons decimate anything that looks at with ease. Yeah, I don't know if I would build that mech, but it's an interesting build. I wish I could play that many hours, believe me. Unfortunately, you know, I work, my day is really jammed up because I probably work about 14-hour days right now because I have so much work. And then, you know, obviously 6 hours to sleep, so that gets me down to 20 hours. And then I have to deal with family and chores and whatnot, so I virtually have no time for playing, unfortunately, other than streaming. I wish I could play more than I do, believe me. If I was single and I had no kids, yeah, 14 hours a day for the last 2 weeks. And that also includes me doing some extra work on Saturday and Sunday. Alright, so let's go to the mech bay. We got some stuff to build. Alright, so we got this other Mackie. I'm gonna build this Mackie. Actually, I'm not, because it's gonna cost us so much money to build this thing. I guess I did. So now I gotta sell it. I should have hit cancel on that. That's fine. Alright, so we can build a Battlemaster M. We can build this Victor. Let's build this Victor.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Yeah, if I was single and I was childless, it would be a very different scenario for me as far as how many hours I spent playing. Commander. But I wouldn't change that for the world, just to be clear. Alright, so let's put this stuff into storage. I don't need another Mackie, because the Mackie I really just use as for my artillery. Let's take a look at this Victor. I don't like the rifles. I just don't like the rifles. And I have a hard time looking at the rifles as viable as weapons. Yeah, you definitely want to build the mech and then sell it. And then when you put it into storage, like I'm doing right now, it gets stripped of everything and you keep the components. I think, Mr. Moon, that's a good tactic for you to take. I couldn't agree more. All right, so let's go to the store. Let's sell these mechs before I forget. So we're getting lots of money for that Jagger mech, lots of money for that Mackie, and lots of money for this Victor. Wow, we are flush with cash all of a sudden, which means we should look at the store. I could use some more Gauss rifles, to be honest. Let's buy those.
New weapon systems available.
Rotary AC5. Ooh, okay. Ooh, light autocannon 2. Yeah, I don't know if I want that. This rotary AC5. Ooh, that's a lot of money. But these are so hard to find. Yeah, that Victor is apparently a very rare Victor. IMG, what do you think about this rotary AC5? Should I buy it? That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but I think that would actually go really well on our sniper, perhaps. I think I could use this on our sniper build. But that's a lot of money. I'll take this tag.
New weapon systems available.
Buy the Rack 5? Okay. Alright, we're gonna buy the Rack 5. That's a lot of C-bills.
New weapon systems available.
Alright, so this comm suite, we're gonna buy that.
New equipment available.
Okay. Gyro defense, we'll buy that.
New equipment available.
Ooh, oh, I really want this. Oh, this ballistic computer would be really nice. Alright, I'm gonna have to see how much other stuff I can sell. Sorry guys, I hate to do this on camera. But I'd really like to put together the money to buy that computer. This is a little tedious, I know. Sell this heavy rifle. Never going to use those. Got our laser AMS. Don't want to sell that. I don't think I need all these LRM-10s. Alright, that gives me some money. I don't think I need 56 medium lasers. I think we can keep 12. 29 medium pulses. Probably don't need that many medium pulses either.
Emergency cleanup crew at the half-pod chip barracks.
Oh, we'll keep 14 of
Months
those.
of ammonia and a cartload of rags.
Medium cannons. Don't use those. Bear with me, guys. I'll be done with this in a minute. Don't need 11 PPCs. We can keep 2 and be just fine. Alright. It costs you money. It doesn't really cost you money to remove stuff. Not enough that you'll feel the difference. So, let's see, Thunderbolt 5. I don't think I'm going to use these. We'll keep 4. It's free to throw stuff into storage, yeah. Vehicle Flamer. Not going to use that. Alright, let's sell some cores. I like to keep 1 of each core type, just in case I ever need it. Wow, it's amazing how many of these cores just get built up in your storage. Okay. It's probably enough money right now. Okay, so I'm going to buy that ballistic computer. It's expensive, but these are very hard to find, so we're just going to have to suck it up.
New equipment available.
Alright. So, I'd like to, alright, we're going to spend 5 days just to get all of our mechs repaired real quick. Poker night. Nice. Okay.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright, so now let's go into the mech bay. So, what I want to do with this ballistics computer, I want to make sure I take it with me as much as possible. So, that means I'm probably going to put it into the Marauder 2. Now, I'm going to have to free up some tonnage to make this work. So if I put this, alright, so I'd be trading the ballistic computer, the missile computer for the ballistic computer. I don't know if that's worth the trade. But I can put it on the bull shark. I think the ballistic computer on the bull shark would probably be the best use of the ballistic computer. Alright, so we gotta find 2 tons here. I could take off 2 medium lasers, but I don't know if that would be worth it. The Marauder 2 has single heat sinks, does it? Let me go back and look. It does have single heat sinks. So we can actually increase the efficiency of the Marauder just by putting that double heat sinks in there. And that just cost me 500,000 C-bits though. I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest with you, because this doesn't run hot at all. Don't know if it's worth it. That's a lot of money. Yeah, you know, why not? We'll do it.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Alright, so what can we put? What can we put this in? We can put it in the linebacker, maybe. Alright, so we can put it in the linebacker, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to save the ballistics computer for a better mech. Alright, but what we can do is we can refit the sniper build. And we're going to take out the piercing Gauss and we're going to put in the Rack 5.
There are personnel working outside the ship. Do not rotate, radiate, or utilize any external
Put that in there.
equipment.
Do I have rack ammo? Pretty sure I picked it up. No, I don't have rack ammo. Oh man. Don't have rack ammo. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with that later. Okay, so I'm gonna put the rifleman in storage. I'm not going to get rid of it, because it's a good backup mech for us to have as our sniper. So we'll keep the Marauder. The Marauder's now going to be our sniper. So, alright, so now we have the Marauder as our sniper build. Let's take a mission. Alright, so let's do the 5 skull. Assassinate. Why not? Alright, so what do we want to do? This is a 5-skull mission. I feel like we're gonna bring our big guns for this mission. So we're gonna take I'm gonna take the Highlander. We can put our commander in the Highlander because it does have some missiles. We're going to take a skewed 1 in our head taker for our melee mech. What next? Do I want to take my disabler or do I want to take my battle master? For a 5-skull, I think I'll take my battle master. And I can still take my energy pilot. Let's take my best energy pilot in the battle master. We've got our Mackie. Let's put a better gunner in the Mackie. Alright, then we have our spotter. And then we're going to have our sniper with goggles. Right, so we're going to take our Highlander, our Berserker, our Battlemaster, our Mackie, our Marauder, and our Spotter. So that should be a pretty good combination to maximize salvage. I can't believe you guys can't see me on stream because as I sent in the As I sent the picture to IMG, you could see me in my preview in OBS with the camera on. So we'll play around with that off camera. What I'll probably have to actually do is do some tests on YouTube only to see if I show up in the video. So we'll probably do that this afternoon while I play around with Mega Mech to make sure it will work for our tabletop Battletech playthrough series, which will probably start next week. Alright. Looks like we have Awesome as our primary target.
This reminds me of my childhood, back on the farm.
Alright, we've got a bunch of vehicles.
Let's move. Here we go.
That was a horrible hit percent chance.
I'm ready.
Where's our assassination target? Way up there. Supporting enemy forces are there. Where's the ambushers? Ambushers are also up in that canyon. This is going to be a long slog of a mission here. Might as well go into this canyon and clear the enemy out. Alright, let's see how we do. We're going to save our Gauss rifle shots here.
What can I do for you?
So we probably have to go through this valley.
Max speed, no shooting.
And just clear out the enemy supporting forces before we go after our primary target.
Special delivery!
It's going to take us a while to get over there. There must be something over here that has a lot of ECM on it.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Because I don't understand why our hit percent chances are so low on vehicles.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Yeah, not going to waste our silver bullet costs on that hit percent chance.
What can I do for you? On my way.
We can use some HE rounds. Chances are not good.
Special delivery. Yep. Confirmed.
So probably the best thing for me to do is to send most of my lance into this valley to take out the supporting forces. And then I actually could send my marauder and my scout to go after the assassination target. That might be the way to go.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Darius is Captain Obvious. Hey, you just got shot in the back. Just so you know, there could be an ambush. Thank you. Really appreciate that feedback, Darius. Ooh, Victor. Victor just popped up out of that valley. So we know there's some significant mechs in there.
My armor smells
Darius is so frustrating once you understand this game. Ooh, they know who my sniper is. They want to take him off the map.
I'm here.
Alright, so let's actually send our scout.
Going full throttle.
And our sniper to go after the assassination target. And then the rest of our mechs will go after
I'm receiving you.
the main, the supporting forces.
Confirmed.
I hear ya.
That's going to be the best bang for our buck.
Uh-huh.
Because we're going to have to spend a lot of time grinding through these enemies in this area here. Go after the Shrek here.
Here we go.
The Battle Master. Numbers dictated that, but not a very exciting result.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
So I should remind everybody,
Well,
if
we
you're
needed
interested in
salvage anyways.
tabletop, we are putting
Waiting
a
on you,
group
Commander.
together, so please check out our Discord. We have a channel labeled Tabletop.
Got it. Max speed, no
If
shooting.
you're interested, please post on that channel. We're probably going to be playing at this time every Saturday. That seems to be the best time for everybody. And we're going to start next Saturday.
Another hit like that, and you're
Next
toast.
Saturday probably won't. Well, it'll probably be a
for
stream
orders.
just so we can put the content out there. But the first stream, we're going to be setting up our company.
I
So
copy.
we're going to be picking our mechs that we're going to start with. We're going to be naming our pilots. We're going to be doing a lot of setup. And then after that, then we'll try to jump into gameplay if we have time.
Target confirmed.
But we're going to be using Mega Mech as our tabletop. It has a lot of depth.
Badass.
So you literally, just like with this game, you're running a mercenary company, and you have to make all your decisions on hiring people, firing people, which mechs you're going to purchase. We can also select any start point within the time frame. My thoughts were we could either start right before the clan invasion, like maybe a year ahead of time, so we have time to build up our forces, and then we could jump into playing against the clan.
Taking some heavy damage.
Invasion, that could be a lot of fun. Or it could be awful. So if you're interested and you're available to play Saturday mornings at 11 Eastern Time, please check into the Discord. We have lots of room because we're going to be able to play a full mech company. So theoretically we could have 12 pilots, or if we only have 6 people, each person would control 2 pilots, and etc.
On my way.
So there's a lot of flexibility depending on how many people we have interested.
Roger.
And there's a lot of depth to
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Oh man, IMG, I already selected a locust for you.
Rolling.
Are you saying you're not going to play? No. Although I will say, IMG, we're definitely going to put you in a light.
Taking the shot.
Because you are one of the best light commanders I've ever seen. So, you'll probably, IMG will probably be the
waiting on you,
commander of our scout lance. And we're going to try to make it as RPG as possible. So, we're going to take our time. Every pilot's going to have their choice about what they do with their mech. We're going to have a command structure.
Smoked 'em!
The works.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
I hear ya.
So I'm doing some of the beta testing now, so
Pedal
that
to
when
the
we
metal.
play as a group, I'll hopefully know enough that we won't get killed too quickly. There are quirks, so each mech has their own quirks.
Got it.
And the scout mechs have obviously a quirk towards evasion or sensors.
What do you need?
So it's going to be just like classic tabletop, except it's going to be on the computer. So it's going to be a lot of fun for us. So if you're interested, please check out our Discord. And, please keep in mind that, yes, pilots can get quirks too. So, what we're going to do is we're probably going to have enough people in the group that if somebody needs to miss a day, or they can only do it every other week or something like that, it's not going to be a problem. Because, like I said, if we start out with 12 people and 10 can only show up on a week, for example, then we just ask two people to control 2 mechs instead of 1. So it's very easy for us to scale it up depending on how many people can make it.
Light damage, Commander.
So I'm excited about
Damage minimal.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Aye.
So let's get our
Roger.
our scout and our sniper off to get the primary target. that moving.
On my way. Double time.
Waiting for orders.
So let's push up into this valley.
Sprinting.
Yeah, so IMG, once you download it,
Clock. What do you want?
it's going to look a little overwhelming because there's so many
Let's
settings.
make some bad decisions at high
But
speed.
I'm actually working through my way through a tutorial right
Waiting
now
on you, Commander.
that I found online that
Going turbo.
made it much more manageable to set up. So the good thing is we don't need everyone to download, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen in Discord. So
Waiting for orders.
I can handle the IT portion and the setup. But if you want to download it just so you can explain the mechanics, understand the mechanics better, you can. Yeah, there's a lot of auto settings. Oof. That was a good example of how hit percent doesn't really work out correctly. I got hostile. There's a lot of vehicles and mechs for our berserker to take out here. So, the skewed one, I hope you're ready to do some smashing. Let's see how many kills the skewed one can get with the melee bot here.
Armor holding. Not much armor left in that location.
Yeah, I grabbed the extras myself, Thomas. I haven't loaded them in yet. Do you just copy them and put them into the data folder? I assume that's what you do.
Full speed.
So I'm gonna make sure that I have a very good master copy that we can use when we do the tabletop playthrough. But all we need to do is go on Discord, right? And then I can share my screen. Everybody can talk and give their input.
Commander.
And then I can just make the moves in the system for us when we're ready to make our moves. So it should be a pretty easy process. Oh, you overwrote the internal
One less
files?
target.
So did you just copy the files into the data files?
Good to go.
I'll play around with it this afternoon.
Got it.
Sure, I'll post in. What I'll do is I'll post in Discord after I play around with it exactly what I did, so everybody can look at the same setup. But again, you don't have to download the software to be a part of our tabletop. Because
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I'm going to have to make the entries
Let's
into
make
the
some
system
bad decisions
myself.
at high speed. Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
So basically, if you want to do the tabletop with us, you just have to be generally available on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern time.
What can I do for you?
And be able to join us on Discord, and then most of it will be handled by me. You know, I could even I'll step up and be like the game master, so to speak. kind of like the Dungeon Master. But I still want to have my mech
Time to die.
available, because the cool thing is we don't need someone to play as the enemy, because the AI will play as the enemy. So that's one of the benefits of Mega Mech versus the tabletop simulator.
Standing by.
Is you don't have to have somebody who just says, okay,
my way.
I'll just be the enemy every game. So it works out well that way. So I think next week we should have no problem. Yeah, the AI can do the GM work. Correct.
Roger.
But as far as our playthrough, we're going to need one person to make the moves in the map, and I can do that. So it's a much more slow-paced game because everybody's going to give their input and feedback, but it's really going to be fun for role-playing.
I'm here.
So we're going to really take the role-playing aspects of the game to their full
Copy that.
ability. So you can name your pilot whatever you want. You can
Orders?
you can
No shooting. Just
make
running.
your call sign whatever you want. You can even have relationships with other people in the mod. It's kind of funny. You can have romantic relationships with your mech tech or anything like that. It's pretty in depth.
ripped off.
I hear ya.
And then we'll figure it out, like as far as salvage, we'll have to figure out, like maybe we all vote about who's the most valuable player for that particular mission, and then they can get first dibs on new mechs or tech or something like that. We'll flesh it all out. I'm not very worried about it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Got
Once we have that organized, that tabletop playthrough will replace our Saturday BTA stream.
Battle mech power-up detected.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a nice community event, and we can have a lot of people playing it. And incidentally, if there is somebody who has experience with Mega Mech, please feel free, that you can step in and say, hey, I have a lot of experience. I don't have to be in charge of everything just because
One attitude adjustment
I'm running
coming
this
right
thing.
up.
So I want it to be very much a community event. So if anybody has insights, we're going to
I
take
can see why
those
people
into
enjoy
account.
this line of work.
Ooh, charger. 4 parts on a charger.
I hear ya.
I like the charger, actually.
Got it.
Alright, let's put some heat on that stalker for sure. Keep it from firing all of its weapons.
Good to go.
So that's why I pushed things back a week. We were supposed to start today.
Double time. Let's
But
go.
I really want some time to actually play around with the software and make sure that we understand what we're doing before we get started. I don't want to get halfway through a playthrough and then have us go bankrupt or lose all of our mechs, and then that would be
Ready
a
for
waste
orders.
of our time.
Going full throttle.
Alright, so I'm sending the sniper and the scout after our primary target.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And then everybody else can kind of push in and finish off these supporting forces here.
Going
Or
turbo.
the ambushers, actually.
Roger that. Firing on target. armor is empty.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
Well, that's true. IMG says only the commander goes bankrupt. We just leave. That's
What
true.
can I do for you?
So if I'm the commander,
Got it.
I have to
Speed,
balance
no
the
shooting.
books. And I could do a lot of stuff off camera or off stream, and we could try to do a lot of the actual combat as much as possible on the stream. So we'll definitely be trying to maximize
Right, Commander.
actual fighting on stream or in the session. So there's ways that you could tweak it so you have a operational tempo depending on what you want to do. All right, let's go for
Roger.
I want our berserker to get at least one melee kill per mission. So let's get in nice and close on this. Let's actually turn off the snub PPCs because I don't want to kill this guy with snub PPCs. I want to kill that grasshopper with melee. Oh! Death from above by the AI on our melee bot. That's pretty cool. I was not expecting a death from above strike there from the grasshopper.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
Oh, the stalker killed himself. Okay.
I'm here.
So hopefully
Confirmed.
we can aggregate enough tabletop experience to make it fun. That's my goal.
Yes, Commander.
I haven't played tabletop for 20 years, so I'm definitely going to need a group experience. Ouch! Ouch!
Okay. That was...
Oh my
Good to go.
goodness! That grasshopper is wrecking us here. Okay.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get
This
down
grasshopper
to it.
needs to die. He's doing a real number on our
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
Scratch another target.
Alright, there we go.
I'm legally obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill. Nothing like the sweet smell of justice.
So I did that because I didn't want to rebuild the Berserker. It's got an XL engine on it, so I had to make sure we survived. And thanks to Askewed One's design of our weapons, we did not lose any weapons either. So good job, Askewed One there.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
So unfortunately, the rest of our mechs have to walk around
All right, let's get down to it.
the valley to get
On it.
to where we can engage the enemy here.
You betcha.
I read you,
But
Commander.
fortunately,
Moving
our
out.
scout and our marauder are
Confirmed.
already moving towards the enemy.
Copy that.
Alright, so where's that enemy terrorist? Oh, he's
I'm
way
on the
across
clock.
the
What
map.
do you want?
This is going to be a long slog to finish off this mission. Luckily, we can sprint until we get contact with the enemy.
You betcha.
On my way.
Scout, go find the enemy.
Standing by.
Alright, probably want to go this way based on where he's located.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
It's going to take a while for the rest of our lands to
All
go
right,
there.
let's get down to it.
Copy that.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Coordinates received. Location confirmed.
Gotta find this enemy.
Let's move.
Enemy target as quick as we can. Alright, we're getting close.
I'm here.
We're getting close.
Confirmed.
All right, let's get down to it.
Let's get down to it.
Affirmative.
I agree. Let's get down to it.
Moving to position.
Alright, let's find that enemy target. Come on, where are you? I know you're there somewhere. Where is that terrorist?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Moving out.
This is where it gets a little frustrating.
Got it, Commander.
Let's find this guy. Where is he? There we go. Enemy contact. Oh, there he is. Alright.
Aye, aye.
Alright, let's see what we're up against.
Acknowledged.
Ooh, a Marauder 2! One of my favorite mechs.
Okay.
Our primary target is taking damage.
I'd love to get another Marauder 2 in the
Commander?
mech bay. Alright, Marauder, you gotta move up to get that Marauder 2. Let's see. Actually, best path is to go this way.
Double time. Let's go.
Hey, Big Fluffy, thanks for joining us. I
What
don't
can
know
I
if
do
you
for you?
were hanging out in the background, but we were just talking about our Mega Mech.
Moving fast.
It got pushed back by a week, so I can
I'm on the clock.
make sure
What do
I
you want?
understand the mechanics of the software.
Let's make
before
some
we
bad
play.
decisions at
But we'll be
high
playing
speed.
no later than next
Waiting
Saturday.
on you, Commander. No sweat.
Next Saturday, we'll have an organizational meeting and let everybody do things like select the names of their pilots and their call signs, and we'll start building up our base company. And then hopefully we can get into some gameplay before the end of the stream. So really excited about this tabletop group. It's going to be a nice experience where we can really get into some role playing.
All right, full speed.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Just trying to keep this Marauder busy
Yes, Commander.
so we can get our sniper into position. We're gonna have to go. See, we're not gonna be able to go over that ridge. So it's gonna take at least one more turn to get my
Waiting
sniper
for
in
orders.
range.
Moving out.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
I hear ya.
Alright, let's keep overheating that Marauder. Love to get shut down
Affirmative.
here. There we go, shut down.
That was a nasty hit.
No! Did he die? Oh.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, just some internal damage. Just a flesh wound. It's still good. It's still good.
I'm here.
I'll try to get as many parts of this as I can. Oh, there's not much left of the Marauder. Ouch.
Confirmed. Standing by.
Ah,
Understood. Moving fast.
can't get in range yet. If only I had a jump jet.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I know
read
you
you,
guys
Commander.
are thinking
Moving
if
out.
only he had a jump jet, he would be fine.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I just hate to use jump jets. I just hate to do it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
On anything less than a light, anything heavier than a light, I just don't really see the benefit of a... Let's go for a shape charge here. And we'll get a head hit here.
Roger that. Firing on target.
I'm really surprised we didn't hit the head on that.
Want some more? Huh?
Oh! He ejected. Alright, I don't know
Mission
how many
successful.
Marauder parts we got out of that. But let's see what we got. Our headhunter needs to be rebuilt. Fortunately, that arm that it lost doesn't have anything in it, so we didn't lose any components. And a little bit of damage to our Wraith. Alright, so... Ooh, we got 2 Marauder 2 parts. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's not too bad. I kind of want to take the Stalker part because I'd like to eventually build a Stalker. And then Charger parts. Charger, 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 Charger. Okay. Alright, so we got 4 Charger parts, a Grasshopper part, 2 Marauder 2 parts, 3 Ostel parts, Stalker part, a Victor part, a E-Cooling +2, ISS Direct ++, we'll put that on the Mackie, that's an improvement. I probably would have selected that if I'd seen it. That's why you gotta check your components. Learn from me, don't do what I do. You gotta check your components. So that's going to do it for combat on this stream. And I'm going to spend some time this afternoon working on getting our tabletop Mega Mech on a good track to be ready for this time next week. Oh, did BTA update? I checked this morning and it hadn't updated as of this morning, so they must have really just posted that very recently. 200,000 just to get the Berserker back up.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
So that's news to me, Kamsuki. Yeah, if you have any details, please post it in the Discord. Because I checked to see if there was an update. I check every morning now before I stream to see if there's an update for BTA. Okay. So there's nothing here that we have to build, so I'm going to do that off camera. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to work on Mega Mech off camera today to get ready for next week. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for some more BattleTech events. See you then.